Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go through all 20 questions on the Test 3 review sheet to help you to prepare for Test 3, okay? So this is question 1, and it says, it's asking for the equation of a line, okay? It says that there's this line, and it passes through 2 points, 5, 7, and 8, 16. And there is a statement, a true statement, that says that given any 2 points, you can define a unique line. Okay, so there is one line on the coordinate plane that passes through the point 5, 7 and the point 8, 16. And the first thing that we need, it says we want 2 forms. We want the slope-intercept form and the point-slope form. Both of them are very easy. The point-slope form is easier to do than the slope-intercept form. But once we have the point-slope form, we can easily find the slope-intercept form. But we can't do anything until we have the slope. So we need to find the slope of the line. So we're going to say m is equal to, and the formula for slope is we take a y value, we say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, okay? And so this is an x value, so that's going to go in one of these 2 places. This 8, that's an x value, so that's going to go in one of these 2 places. This is a y value, so that's going to go either here or here. And this is a y value, so it's going to go either here or here. Now understand that the 1 and the 2 indicate the points. So x2 and y2 come from the same point. Let's call that, let's do that. Let's call this one 2, and we'll call this one 1. That makes 5x1. It makes 7y1. And then over here it makes 8x2, and it makes 16y2. So now we just got to put the 5 in x1 and etc. Okay? So we're going to put y2 first. Okay, well y2 is 16. So we're going to go 16 minus, then y1, and that's 7. So we're going to put a 7 here, over. x2 is here, 8, minus x1, which is 5. And so 16 minus 7, that's 9. And 8 minus 5, that's 3. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. And therefore the slope, m, is 3. And now the point-slope form goes like this. Y minus y1 equals m, which we now know, parenthesis x minus x1, okay? So we're going to go y minus, well, what's y1? y1 is 7. So y minus 7 equals m is 3, parenthesis x minus x1, that's 5. 5, and so we're done. So our point-slope form is y minus 7 is equal to 3 times x minus 5. Full points. Now we're going to convert this point-slope form, we're going to convert it into slope-intercept form. All we have to do that is distribute the 3 on the right side of the equation to the x and to the minus 5. So 3 times x is 3x. We're going to put an equal sign here. 3x. And then 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Then we're going to bring over the y minus 7. Y minus 7. So all we did was converted the point-slope form. We just did this. We distributed the slope. Now we're going to add 7 to both sides. Add 7. And we get y is equal to 3x. And then negative 15 plus 7 is negative 8. And this is our slope-intercept form. We're done. Y equals 3x minus 8. Now let's try question 2. All right, let's try question 2. It says there's a line that is parallel to the line y equals 5x plus 1. Well, what does parallel mean? Parallel means same slope. So a line that's parallel to 5x plus 1 is going to have a slope of 5. So you can see here that this line has a slope of 5. This is our slope, okay, mx plus b. And so this line that's parallel also has a slope of 5. So automatically, if it's parallel, we know that the slope is 5 and that it passes through the point 2, 3. So what is the equation of the line? Well, we can go ahead and do point-slope form because we have a point and we have a slope. We're ready to go. So we're going to do, it's going to take the form y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. This is the form of point-slope form. We're going to call this x value x1. We're going to call this y value y1. And so we're going to have y minus y1, which is 3, equals m, which is 5. So 5 times x minus, and x1 is 2. 2. And so we're done with that. Y, point slope form is now y minus 3 is equal to 5 times x minus 2. Moving on to slope intercept. And just like last time, we're going to distribute the 5 to the x and the negative 2. So we're going to have y minus 3 is equal to 5 times x is 5x. 5 times negative 2 is minus 10. Okay? And now we're going to add 3 to both sides. Add 3. Okay? We're going to bring that over here. This is going to cancel. And we're going to have y equals 5x. 5x. And then negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7. And so our slope-intercept form is y equals 5x minus 7. All right, now let's try question 3. All right, here's question 3 from the test 3 review sheet. It says that there's a line, another line, and this one is perpendicular to a line. So we have this line 4x minus 7, okay? But the other line that we care about, it's perpendicular to this. Well, perpendicular tells us about the slope. It's not the same as parallel. It's not the same slope. It's the opposite. So our 4 is going to become negative, and it's reciprocal. So it now the 4 becomes a denominator. Okay? So that's what happens when a line is perpendicular. We take the slope of the line that it's perpendicular to, and we do the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 4, the reciprocal is 1/4. Then we're going to make it negative, negative 1/4. So the slope of this perpendicular line is negative 1/4. Okay? So it is a slope of negative 1/4. Now we have this point 8, 3. So the x value is 8. We'll call that x1. And the y value is 3. We'll call that y1. And once again, we want point-slope form and slope-intercept form. Okay? So point-slope form is going to take the form y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Okay? And so y minus, well, y1 is 3, m is negative 1/4, and x minus x1 is 8. And so this is our point-slope form. So we're going to write in y minus 3 is equal to negative 1/4 times x minus 8. Okay? Now we want to do slope-intercept form. And for slope-intercept form, we're going to distribute our negative 1/4. So we're going to do negative 1/4 times x. So that's going to be negative 1/4 x. Then we're going to do negative 1/4 times negative 8. Well, you have a negative times a negative is a positive, and 1/4 of 8 is 2. So this is going to become plus 2. If you're unsure about that, 1/4 times 8 is equal to 8/4, which is equal to 2. Okay? And so we have the right side, we've distributed the negative 1/4. Now we're going to bring down the y minus 3. Okay? Now we're going to add 3 to both sides. Add 3. It's going to cancel over here, and we get y equals negative 1/4 x, and then 2 plus 3 is 5, and we have our slope-intercept form. Okay, and so that's question 3. I'm going to end this video now, and we're going to continue this review with question 4 in the next video.